Christmas Scandal is the 12th episode of the second season of Parks and Rec. This is directed by Randall Einhorn, and as always, there will be spoilers from now as I go through the episode and share some thoughts. And to sum up, first of all, well, actually, I don't know how I feel about this one. I don't think it's a bad episode, but I didn't enjoy it that much, and it certainly wasn't as festive as I would have liked. Started off quite festive, got festive towards the end, but the bulk of the middle, not very Christmassy. It turns out that this scandal is because they think that Leslie has slept with a counsellor. And this happens because at the start of the episode, they put on this skit, this Christmas show, and the counsellor thinks that the skit is about him because he got his babysitter pregnant. And he meets with Leslie to find out how she knew about it. And, of course, she didn't know about it. But then some photographers happen to catch this meeting. It goes on the front of the paper, and they think that Leslie is sleeping with the counsellor. And the episode is basically about Leslie trying to convince people that didn't happen. And honestly, that's the bulk of it. We get a bit of character progression with Dave. He is being shipped off. He is being shipped off to San Diego, which I have to say, it made me laugh a little bit, because when he said he was being shipped off, it did sound like he was going far, far away. And when he said San Diego, yeah, fair enough, that's pretty funny. I did like that moment. And I like the character, so I didn't mind some focus on him. The bit that I enjoyed the most, though, and I really don't have that much else to say about the episode other than it was just a little bit flat, not that interesting, but there was this one bit that I really liked. Well, a couple of bits, all connected. Ron decided to give Leslie the day off so she could try and wrap her head around the fact that she was at the centre of this scandal, and he gives out sheets of paper with Leslie's work schedule on so everybody can divide it up and they all have to take all of these tasks. And it became very apparent very quickly that Leslie does an awful lot. And I like that. I like that it showed that actually she has a lot of responsibilities and she's very busy, and I appreciated that. And then Ron and April go to this meeting, and it's such a small fleeting moment, but I really liked it. Somebody comes into the meeting, asks where Leslie is, and Ron explains the situation, and he's told then, okay, well then you can give the presentation on Leslie's behalf. And April just has this little grin on her face, and she was clearly delighting in the fact that Ron was going to have to stand up there and give a presentation about goodness knows what. It was a small moment, but I rather liked it a lot, and honestly, I don't have much else to say. It's okay. The narrative is good. The pacing is good. As a story, it's not too bad. I don't think it's a valid Christmas episode. I like my sitcom Christmas specials to be really Christmassy. And most sitcoms do have a very festive episode. And I haven't looked ahead, but I'm assuming that this is the only Christmas episode. It would be, in fact, let me check. Yes, I've looked ahead and the next episode aired in January. So this is the Season 2 Parks and Rec Christmas episode, and a strong start, strong festive ending, but other than that, I really needed more Christmas. Not everybody loves overly sickly sweet Christmas episodes, I get it, but personally, I do, so I would have liked a little bit more in terms of the festivities. The story itself was okay, not really a great amount of personal highlights. I guess my highlights would be April's face when she realised Ron had to give the presentation, and Dave saying he was getting shipped to San Diego. Other than that, pretty average episode, not that exciting, but also I didn't really mind it.